This will go into here. We will very cheap. A lot of the OEM EVSEs are like this. They just put one in, and it will actually tell us tomorrow morning when we unplug how much energy just went into the car. Hello and welcome back to Simply Gregster EV. A question I am often asked is, I need to charge my electric vehicle, but I don't have proper home charging. Well, have no fear. Thanks to Lectron, they sent us this beautiful 15 amp level 1 portable EVSE. We're going to unbox it, we're going to test it out, and we're actually going to find out if you could primarily charge your car off of this every single day and give you enough range to drive around. So let's get into it. We'll unbox it, we'll plug it in, we'll set it all up. Let's see what the Lectron level 1 EVSE is all about. Well, there we go. I brought it over to my work table here. First of all, I'll admit we've already used this a few times. I like to try out the products myself a few times, get familiar with them before I actually make a review. So Lectron graciously sent us this product a while back. I'm sorry the review's taken so long. 15 amp portable EV charger or EVSE, whatever you want to call it, app enabled. We'll talk about that as well. Again, 15 amp, 120 volts. Let's open it up. So if you bought this, this is what you would be seeing for the first time. Beautiful carrying case, which is actually nice. We'll pull this out over here and toss the box away. So nice carrying case. Instruction manual with all your setup details. We don't need to focus too much on that. But the actual charger itself, what impressed me as the box goes flying down, what impressed me the first time using it was the actual cable quality on here is really, really good for a portable EVSE. Usually these are thin like an extension cord, but this one here is nice and solid, really quality product, nice handle as well on it. Good to see, nice latching, nice micro switch action. And you actually have your logic over here. Let's go over. So 120 volt, 50 or 60 hertz, 15 amp, operating temperature minus 30 Celsius to plus 50 Celsius. Perfect, Bluetooth enabled with the app and all of that. So we'll get this plugged in and we're going to do a test. I'll charge the Fiat actually, and we'll see if we can make it to work tomorrow and back just charging up overnight on this. So here's the comparison. So this is the EVSE or charger that I got with the Fiat 500. Very chintzy, very cheap. A lot of the OEM EVSEs are like this. They just put one in saying, hey, you could charge your car. But if you look at the Lectron one, the cable is much thicker on it. It's a much nicer cable versus the pretty much garbage extension cord that's on there. Again, the handle on it is really, really nice. The actual handle, the mechanism is nice, very solid. This one here, cheap plastic. I'm scared if I break it, it will drop. Everything here is quality on the Lectron one. And what's nice is that the app is solid on it. It works great. So this is a comparison between a poor quality EVSE and a very high quality EVSE, and you could call them chargers. I just wanted to get it right in the video before someone points it out in the comment section. So again, if your car doesn't come with one, I highly recommend getting the Lectron unit. Very, very solid, but this is just, I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison as I have them. Plugged in now. Unfortunately, where my plug is, it's not in a super good spot. So I got it resting on the box. Again, this cable is really, really nice and flexible. That's good to see. It's not hard like a rock or chintzy like the one on the Fiat. So we'll plug the Fiat in. This will go into here. We will have to turn the charger off on, the timer off on the Fiat. So the timer is off on the Fiat now. We'll go over to this side. Plugged in and charging. It's saying estimated a very long time, but again, it's 15 amps, 120 volts. So it's saying 23 hours to 100%. We're at 14% state of charge. I'll just turn the car on now. It is almost 7 p.m. It's almost 7 p.m. here. So I usually leave for work at around 7:45. So we'll see how much charge we get in that amount of time. And here's the really nice part about the EVSE. It's displaying voltage, 116.7 volts, 117 volts. Current is maxed out at 15 amps, and it's putting out 1.7 kilowatts. So pretty solid. I think we're going to get a good solid charge on this, and it will actually tell us tomorrow morning when we unplug how much energy just went into the car. So that'd be pretty cool to see as well. I do understand that we're always talking about level 2 charging at home. Look, I myself here, I have 2 Tesla universal wall connectors, but level 1 does have its place. When we first bought our Mini Cooper EV, which is just over there actually, we used level 1 charging for about 2 months before we had our level 2 charging setup installed, and it works good. I drive about 38 kilometers a day, and it was putting in the range I needed to do daily drives. Now, obviously, if you're doing more range, perhaps a level 1 charger is not for you, but I think we're going to get a really good result overnight. With the Fiat, it's 7 p.m. now. We'll unplug in about 12 hours. We'll see how much energy went into the car, and we'll be able to see if I'll do my round trip to and from work. However, I will say this: if you are planning on using a level 1 charger such as the Lectron or any other brand, I know some cars don't come with any sort of charging anymore. Make sure your plug is good at your house. Make sure that the connections are good. Make sure that the prongs are tight. This is a continuous draw on this vehicle. I told someone at work last week, don't use an extension cord. They didn't listen to me, and they did. And well, guess what? That extension cord was getting really hot. So get an electrician, have him check out the plug in your garage or wherever you'll be charging often. You don't want to start any fires. You don't want to have any issues. As I said, this is continuous draw. From the moment you put it in, it's drawing power throughout the night. So it's not like a fridge where it's cycling on and off. So I just want to put that out there for you. I know some people in the comment section will probably say the same thing. Always make sure that your electrical equipment is in good shape and it's ready for a continuous draw. You don't want to have any issues. You don't want to be in the news. So I'm just putting that out there. And again, everything is going good here. We're plugged in here, nice handle, timer's off on the Fiat because we want to get as much charge as we can. We are on level 1 and it will take a lot longer. Beautiful cable again. Look at this cable, how flexible it is. Actually, look how flexible this is. And this is my Tesla wall connector here. It's just as flexible as the Tesla. So that's a super good quality cable. This is selling on Amazon, I believe, right now for around $200, $225 Canadian. So super good value. Very compact. Power connect. It's connected to Bluetooth charging. Perfect. Let's open up the app one more time. And there we go. That's what the app is saying. 116 volts, almost 15 amps of current. Power 1.73 kilowatts. Perfect. So we've already done 0.11 kilowatt hours. Not used to those speeds, but this will be a cool test. This will be a cool test for a good product, a solid company. Again, just don't plug it into any sort of power bar. We've already covered that. Good morning. It's 8:17 a.m. I'm about to go to work. So let's unplug the car. But first I want to check how much energy actually went into it. We'll fire up the Lectron app over here. So we have actually put in overnight 23.25 kilowatt hours, and it was charging up all night. You remember we plugged in at around 7 p.m. So let's get this unplugged. Come on, Fiat. There we go. That's unplugged. We'll close this up. We will put this back over here. We'll put this over here. Here's the actual EVSE or the charger. It's pretty warm. Like I said, make sure your plug is good. But again, this cable is very high quality for a portable EVSE, a portable charger that only costs around $225. This is a very high quality cable. So let's get inside the car and we'll see how much percentage we're at, how much state of charge we're at. We're at 69%. That's going to be more than enough to get to work and then some. Really good results. Fits nicely in its carrying case. Just throw it into the back of your EV. I always keep it there, good for when we go visit friends at their cottage or if we go on a road trip. Super handy to have, super nice unit to have and to use. I've said this multiple times before, for most people's driving, for the average driver, charging off a level 1 EVSE is perfectly fine. You'll have more than enough range to get to where you need to go. Obviously, this changes. If you have a larger battery, you're obviously not going to get a higher state of charge because the battery is larger, but the same amount of energy will go into it. So, I mean, it's all relative at the end of the day. Super impressed with the product from Lectron. You don't need to invest in these expensive charging setups. They could get quite expensive to install at your house, depending where your panel is, depending how far you have to go, depending how much room you have in your panel, and all this. This is a simple solution. Plug it into a regular outlet, plug your car in when you get home from work, and just always keep it charging. Always keep it charging. Always be charging is what we always say. Well, I hope you enjoyed the review of the Lectron Level 1 EVSE, or charger as you call it. Super good product. I'll leave all the links in the description if you want to pick one up, including the discount code, and we'll see you in the